Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Let's talk about adding $1,536 into your household every single month. And quite honestly, you can multiply that number depending on how many dependents you have that would be eligible. So it could be 1,536 times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4. It just depends. It's a lot of money that it would be being pumped into your household. So it's important to understand these different VA benefits, how they work, and how they can impact your life in a positive way. With that, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Every thumbs up and every minute watched helps to share this information, get the word out to others, and I do appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel in other ways, consider being a member. Thank you so much to all you members. I appreciate your support. With that, let's jump into it. All right, so this specific VA benefit is called Survivors and Dependents Educational Assistance. It's a mouthful. Most times you're either going to hear it called DEA, which is a shortened version, obviously, which they dropped the survivors part and they just put Dependents Educational Assistance, or you'll hear it referred to as Chapter 35. This is a great benefit, oftentimes not really, I guess, on the forefront of people's minds. And so that's why I'm doing this video, to get the information out there. We're going to go through how this benefit can really impact not only your loved ones' lives, your life as well, because it's just less that you need to pay out of your pocket. And this is money that actually hits the bank account. This is not going directly to anybody else other than the beneficiary. It goes into the bank account. So let's read through it here and we'll talk about it as we go through, see what kind of nuggets we can find and go from there. So if you are the child or spouse of a veteran or service member who has died, is captured or missing, or is permanently and totally disabled due to a service-connected disability, you may be eligible for the Survivors and Dependents Educational Assistance Program. All right, so service member or veteran who has died, is captured or missing, or is permanently and totally disabled due to a service-connected disability. So permanently and totally means permanent is permanent, right? All your conditions are static. Many of us understand the P&T aspect of 100% permanent and total, and that's what they're referring to here. Totally or total actually just means 100%. It's the same thing. You've hit the top of the 0 through 100% scale, making it total, and permanent means that they are not looking to reduce you based on the information that they have, showing that your conditions are deemed static in nature. All right, so it says here to keep reading to find out more about the DEA program, also called Chapter 35, and let's go on here. It says, this is that it may be able to help you pay for school and cover expenses while you're training for a job. All right, again, the money goes to the beneficiary's account, nowhere else. And again, for a full-time perspective, you're looking at $1,536 per month if you're enrolled full time. That is effective as of October 1st, 2024, and will go through the end of September of 2025. If you're going 3/4 time enrollment, it's $1,214 per month, and then at half-time enrollment is $890 per month. All right, so jumping back into this, how are you eligible for that money? Now, envision this for a moment. You have a child or two that, maybe one's 20 years old and the other is 18 and graduated high school. And you have a spouse. And you are permanent and total. And now all three of those individuals are able to enroll into programs in which they could receive the $1,536 per month. So that's, $4,600 per month coming into the household, provided that they're all living with you. All right, so am I eligible for education benefits through the DEA program? You may be eligible for these benefits if both you and the veteran or service member meet certain eligibility criteria. One of these descriptions must be true of the veteran or service member, and there are 6 bullet points. Only one needs to apply. The veteran is permanently and totally disabled due to a service-connected disability or disabilities. The veteran died as a result of a service-connected disability. Now, just to kind of clear that up a little bit because it sounds very specific. The veteran died as a result of a service-connected disability. On a death certificate, there's 2 spots. There's the cause of death, and then there's also contributing cause to death. It can really be in either one of those. From everything that I've ever done and seen, it has always worked. For example, veteran dies of a heart attack, was not rated for any heart conditions, but they were rated for hypertension, high blood pressure. Hypertension would be listed as a contributing cause to the death, which was caused by the heart attack, and that should suffice. Just want to kind of throw that piece out there. Next, the service member died in the line of duty. Next, the service member is missing in action or was captured in the line of duty by a hostile force for more than 90 days. The service member was forcibly detained or interned in the line of duty by a foreign entity for more than 90 days. Or the service member is in the hospital or getting outpatient treatment for a service-connected permanent and total disability and is likely to be discharged for that disability. All right, so let's look at when can I start using these benefits if I am an eligible child. So if you became eligible, and this is the child, right? Because they are the beneficiary of this benefit. So if you became eligible before August 1st, 2023, one of these must be true for you to use these benefits. You're 18 years old, or you completed high school or have a GED. If you became eligible or turned 18 years old or completed high school on or after August 1st, 2023, you can be any age to use these benefits. All right. So, next question here. As an eligible child, is there a time limit for me to use these benefits? Well, it depends. There is no time limit if one of these is true. You became eligible for Chapter 35 benefits on or after August 1st, 2023, or you turned 18 years old on or after August 1st, 2023, or you completed high school or received your GED on or after August 1st, 2023. Generally, you have up to 8 years to use your benefits before you turn 26 years old if all of these are true of you. So in other words, they have eliminated the 8-year, we'll call it rule. 8-year rule for Chapter 35 was eliminated essentially after that August 1st, 2023 date that keeps being talked about. Remember, there's no time limit if one of these is true. You became eligible for the benefits on or after August 1st, 2023. You turned 18 on or after August 1st, 2023, or you completed high school or received your GED on or after August 1st, 2023. No time limit if any of those are true. Now, if those aren't true, then you're probably going to have the 8-year aspect, and you must utilize your benefits before you turn 26 years old. So in other words, all the way through your 25th year. If all of these are true, so these all must be true. You became eligible for the dependency, or the Chapter 35 benefit, the dependent education assistance, before August 1st, 2023. You turned 18 before August 1st, 2023. You completed high school before August 1st, 2023. All right, so in some cases, the 8-year time limit doesn't end when you turn 26. If any of these describe your situation, you still may be able to use DEA, Chapter 35 benefits, after you turn 26 years old. You became eligible for DEA when you were between 18 and 26 years old, or your parent died when you were between 18 and 26 years old, or you joined the military, in this case, you can use your DEA benefits up to 8 years from your discharge date, as long as you're under 31 years of age. All right, if you're a spouse, you can get both DEA and VA dependency indemnity compensation payments at the same time. If you get divorced, you'll no longer be eligible for the education benefits. If you join the military, you can't use the benefit while you're on active duty. And if you want to use this benefit after you leave service, you can't have a dishonorable discharge, of course. If a veteran dies and you remarry, you'll no longer be eligible for the education benefit, Chapter 35, that you qualified for through that eligible veteran. There are 2 exceptions listed. If you remarry after the veteran dies, the VA will restore your remaining Chapter 35 benefits if either of these describe your situation. Your new marriage was on or after January 1st, 2004, and you were at least 57 years of age, or your new marriage ends due to a death or divorce. All right. So when can you start using the benefits as a spouse? Your benefits start on the date we determine that you are eligible, or the date of the veteran's or service member's death. As an eligible spouse, is there a time limit to use the Chapter 35 benefit? In the event that you qualified for Chapter 35, if the event that qualified you for Chapter 35 happened before August 1st, 2023, there is a time limit to use your benefit. In most cases, your benefits end after 10 years. If we rated the veteran as permanently and totally disabled and the veteran later dies, you'll get another 10 years of eligibility. If the service member died on active duty, your benefits end after 20 years. If we rated the veteran as permanently and totally disabled with an effective date that's within 3 years after discharge from active duty, in most cases, your benefits end 20 years from that effective date. If the event that qualified you for Chapter 35 happened on or after August 1st, 2023, there's no time limit to use your benefits. So this is huge information. I get it. It's at the 12-minute mark. And, many people, you're not watching it because you've already gotten off because it got boring. But I would hate to be the person that goes, man, I wish I would have known, right? So in any case, I'll end up doing another video on this, and I'll try to front load it some more and get this information to the front, so that way those that jump off fast will get a little more information. I'd hate to be in the situation of, was eligible, now it's been 11 years, and now it's gone, and now I can't utilize it. All right, with that, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.